Once again, Arsenal, set-piece masters, have won a game through a corner. Like, what is this team? What is going on right now with Arsenal? I look at them second in the league. It looks like a two-horse race. Liverpool completely trumping everybody. Arsenal just hanging on to the coattails. Do Arsenal have enough, though? Like, Wanyeri coming in, it's great. Young player coming through. Squad depth for Arsenal. In midfield in particular is outstanding. I cannot even get into how important that is. And what Arsenal have got there right now. Gabriel Jesus scoring goals, is that going to be the difference? They haven't got an out-and-out goal scorer at Arsenal, and that's always been my argument as to why Arsenal would actually not challenge for the title. That's what's missing. They need to go out and buy a striker. Maybe they could get one in January, and that would be the push. Are they too far away from Liverpool, though? That's the problem right now. I looked at that game against Brentford today. Arsenal going behind, showing the character to get past Brentford. Tough game. They've lost one game there all season, as we know. The home form is excellent. Yeah, they may be on a downward slide right now. Obviously, that's 2 defeats in a row at home, and maybe that's the end of that great run, but you still got to beat them. Arsenal have always had it tough there at Brentford, like every other team, but they've shown the character to get past Brentford, and they're back up to second in the league. Are they missing that little bit up front, though? I cannot help but feel like set pieces, as good as they are, and as many goals as they score from them, which is bleeding phenomenal, by the way. Like, honestly, I've never known anything like it. And again, the goal from Merino today was from a corner, which turned out to be the winner. Again, another set-piece winning goal for Arsenal. It seems to be a common reoccurrence every single game with Arsenal right now. That they have got that, they've got that quality when the game is tight, and they haven't been brilliant. They haven't played brilliantly. Some of the players have been a little bit off it. I mean, just seeing Declan Rice on the bench and players on in front of him, and that squad depth alone there, that does give you that little bit of an edge for changing games, but that's what you need when you're not playing well. Like, Liverpool are playing brilliantly. Liverpool are destroying everyone in their path. And maybe Liverpool will have that blip. Maybe it'll be against United this weekend. I don't think so. But no, maybe that blip will come. Maybe it won't. Arsenal have to stay as close to Liverpool as they possibly can. 6 points behind, game in hand for Liverpool. That is against Everton. You'd expect Liverpool to win that. But 9 points, job done. Has Arsenal peaked at the wrong time? That's the question right now. Are they always going to be the bridesmaid, never the bride? Always second, a third season as runner-up? It's something to be proud of. It's something to say, you know what, at least we're there. And me as a United fan, I can't even bring up an argument or banter Arsenal about continuously finishing second, or the fact that Erik ten Hag has got more trophies than Mikel Arteta. I'm only messing, but obviously you still got to look at Arsenal, and Arsenal fans must be doing enough, honestly, because you look at Pep Guardiola, one of the greatest coaches to ever come into the Premier League, with endless amounts of money. Whether you think it was legal or not, it doesn't matter. He's still got the best team because of all that money, and the investment has been there for him. And Arsenal to be as close as they have been to him, then they fall off. Liverpool lose Klopp, and Slot comes in and just walks away with the league in his first season. Like, Arsenal are thinking, right, we've got rid of Pep, the voodoo of Manchester City is over, we're going to finish ahead of them, and then Liverpool come back into it again. You must be buzzing and devastated at the same time, because you just don't have that X factor. You don't. There's something missing from the Arsenal side, and I want to give them the credit. And like I said, I'm in no position to even say that Arsenal are a poor side. They're not. They're an excellent side. It is a two-horse race, but it's that number 2 which is always going to be the prominent number when it comes to Arsenal. They're always going to be second. They're always going to be the if but nearly team, because I don't think that City are going to stay as bad as they are. I think next season they will come back, and then Arsenal will have to deal with City again because Pep's staying. I think anyone who is peaking right now is peaking at the wrong time. I use Arsenal, an example of Arsenal right now was probably Andy Murray in the tennis world. Brilliant. Had everything. And in other eras and generations, he probably would have won a load more titles and Grand Slams. But he's come up against the best that there ever was at the time that he was at his best. And they were just a little bit better. And they had that little X factor. Arsenal haven't got it. They needed the striker. I think they've got the best defence. I think they've got one of the best midfields, but they haven't got the best attack. And yes, set pieces will carry you to a certain point, but ultimately in the end, there's going to be a big chance that needs to be taken that isn't taken, And that's where Liverpool have got it. That's where Liverpool, with their goals from all parts of their forward line, are different to Arsenal. And yeah, injuries may come in. Liverpool may drop off and Arsenal may just sneak in there. We don't know. I just think the gap is too big. I really do. And I think Arsenal will fall short again. And then where do you go? When do you start saying, look, we've got the best. We have spent all of this money. Arteta has been backed. He's been backed in every decision he's made at the football club, in getting rid of big players, in bringing a lot of players in, spending an awful lot of money, which doesn't get discussed a lot as well, and he's still not won anything. Does he need to win the Carabao Cup or an FA Cup or something just to take the edge off and let them concentrate on then fully going for the Premier League? Do Arsenal need a cup? Just to give them that confidence that they can get over the line. I think that's probably what Arsenal are missing. Whereas the bigger managers that have been successful, Klopp, Mourinho, Pep, the big names that before, all won the Carabao Cup, won the FA Cups, won the little ones, just to build up that sort of feeling that we are winners. I don't think that Arsenal team feel like the winners. I think if I'm Arsenal right now, I'm going out for one of the cups. Get the League Cup, get whatever you can, get a trophy in the cabinet, and then let's see if that gives this team that little bit of a boost. Because the League Cup, I think in particular, is that one where it's not close to the end of the season, it's done before March, and you've got then 2.5, 3 months left of the Premier League season. You've already got a trophy, and you can just fully concentrate on it. But it gives them that confidence going into the last 3 months. Honestly, right now, Arsenal's team is brilliant. I love it. I love the way they play football. I'm jealous as a United fan. I really am. I think they are excellent to watch. It's entertaining football. I do think that they need to score more goals. Yeah, 3-1 tonight, 5-1 against Palace the other week as well. It looks like it, but the game against Ipswich is the exact same problem that I'm talking about. That one goal. Yes, you're taking that chance, but you should be battering Ipswich at home if you're going for the title. Liverpool would do it, you know they would. And that game is on a knife edge, and it could have gone either way. Luckily for them, it makes it 3 wins in a row, and it makes me look like I'm talking stupid right now. But you know what I'm saying. That game will come around and bite Arsenal in the arse. That's the Everton at home game. That's the United at home game, when they really didn't create anything apart from the corners. And yeah, corners are important. They're part of the game, and you can score goals from them. But why are you 9 points behind Liverpool if everything is working out just right? It's because you haven't got that X factor. You haven't got a Salah. You haven't got that guaranteed 25, 30 goal a season striker in your team. If they had that, they win the league. They win the league easily. They walk the league, in fact, because I think they're the best team, organisation. I think they've got the best defence. I think they've got the best goalkeeper on the planet right now in Raya, even though he nearly dropped a clanger in that Brentford game then. But still, I just look at Arsenal and I go, as good as they are, they're not going to win it. I mean, you tell me. Am I wrong? Am I talking out my ass? Am I just looking at this completely from the wrong angle? Get into the comment section. Let me know what you think. Make sure that you give the video a like. Get your comments in below. Do subscribe to Football Talks as well. I'm Adam. I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to do a few more of these as well, and a few watch-alongs as well. So let's see how that goes, and let's see if I am wrong by the time this season ends with Arsenal. I don't think I am, though.